Hello everyone. So, I hope you can see me clear. Everything fine, I guess. I know there is no point of asking this, but still, I'm getting used to it because of online classes. So, the point is, why do children hate mathematics when they grow? That's the question. That's a topic we are going to discuss today. Some of you might be thinking, Sir, I hate mathematics from kindergarten only, sir. If you think so, you should ask yourself a question. Why? There should be some reason. You don't hate English, maybe, or you don't hate some other subject, science, maybe. I don't know. Maybe geography. So, but why most of the children hate mathematics? If you want to know, you go to Google and search what is the practical use of simply. Google will try to fill that up with words like calculus, trigonometry, mostly mathematics. Now, I'm trying to understand what exactly the problem. From my experience, I have 8 years of experience in teaching, and I mean, in different schools, a different curriculum, students from different countries. So, what I observe, there is one thing in common. Children hate mathematics when they are not able to connect with mathematics, the language. For example, imagine uh, you are learning English, okay? By prove that this adjective is not an adverb. What kind of question it is, right? Or maybe we are starting with the grammar only, very abstract form. Okay. So let me give you an idea. So when we start mathematics, when we were in kindergarten, we start with, let me pick a pen. Okay. So one, two, three, four. Wow, it's just like a very happy movie. Nothing special. Like it's very chill. Wow, I'm a math genius. One, two, three, four, five. I know. I learned. Wow. And then we move on. We learn one plus one. Oh, teacher gave you some idea. Like numbers are about quantities. One, two. Okay, one finger, two finger, three finger. Now adding one finger, two finger, two finger, eight finger. My God. So maybe you can take from the legs. So, but we learn, right? We can understand. One plus one means one apple is there, one apple is there, two apples. Okay. Then we learned subtraction. Four minus one. Four apples were there. You are taking one. Okay. So you're getting three. Again, we can understand. And then we learn multiplication. I think this is where the real problem starts. Some of you face difficulties with multiplication, and this is where I think we start learning mathematics in a wrong way. I will tell you how it's a wrong way. I believe if you try to remember how you start learning multiplication, I'm very sure most of you start learning mathematics, I mean multiplication, by hearting the multiplication tables, right? And we say we are learning it by heart, sir. They'll say so. We are, by hearting some multiplication table, and then we are learning how to use it. It is just like, imagine in English classroom, your teacher is telling, chalo, let's by heart all this word, flabbergasted, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, blah, 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 some words you are by hearting, okay? Simply some words you are by hearting, and then you are start learning English. Don't you hate it? Definitely you're going to hate English then. Or your teacher is going to tell you, hey, in kindergarten, like is, was, where, all this grammar, past tense, present tense. No, that's not how we learn English, right? We learn stories first. We learn poems. I don't know the pronunciation. Poems. So then we move on to the grammar part later. Unfortunately, in mathematics, when you learn multiplication, you are by hearting, then you are following procedures, like exactly how in English, like where should I put is, was, the structure. Similarly, 22 times 11, okay, 1 2 2 2, some steps. So let's see. So basically this is my point. Children lose the connection. They lost the connection. They're not able to visualize anymore. 1 1, I can understand. 2 plus 2, I can understand. 4 minus 2, I can understand. 4 times 2, I by hearted. They'll say, learn it by heart. 2 times 4, 8. कोई और सवाल नहीं. So learning it by heart method we followed for learning multiplication. It is like, okay, 1 times 1 1, 1 times 2 2, 1 times 3 3, 1 times 4 4. We are by hearting all the table of 1, then table of 2, table of 3. Okay, so let me tell you, this is something we made wrong. And then after that, after learning multiplication table by hearting multiplication table, some of my friends know till 25. Table of 25 also. Waste of memory and waste of time. Let me tell you, no need of that in this era. So after that we start learning, okay, for example, 22 times 11. Okay, so how we learn this multiplying 22 times 11? We have some idea, right? Set of instructions our teacher gave you. I mean, our teachers gave us some instructions, right? Like, okay, first you have to multiply 1 times 2 2, 1 times 2 2, 1 times 2 2, 1 times 2 2. Okay, and then you have to add them together. Okay, 2, then 2 plus 2 4, then 2 4, 242. Wow, perfect. Half mark for this step, half mark for the final answer. Total you are getting 1 mark. Wow, great. This is where you all are doing wrong, or you are learning mathematics in a boring way. Have you ever think about this? When we all do the same thing, or we are doing the same thing again and again, it get bored, right? Similarly, when you all do the same thing, that is also looking boring only, right? Imagine everybody is wearing the same dress, everybody is having the same home, same paint, everything same. It's boring, right? That's what's happening at schools. It's a similar way. No creativity at all. If I am telling you there is a creativity in mathematics, you might be thinking, sir, where is the creativity in mathematics? It's a boring subject. And that's why you should listen my videos. I will teach you the creativity in mathematics in every topic. So we are starting with the very basics, multiplication. So let me show you what is the creativity here. Creativity means when you can do something your own, a personalized touch. You are, you know, doing something different. Unfortunately, at schools, all the 30 students, or all, not dirty, 30, or 20 students in a classroom doing the same method, right? 22 times 11, okay, do the step, do the step. But here, mm, 22 times 11, what does it mean exactly? That means you are adding 11 22 times. A repeated addition. Am I correct? Tada, 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 like this. 22 times. Cool? Now, when you are doing this 22 times, you can do this in multiple ways. Let me show you. Maybe you can add 11 20 times first. Okay? So, that you can guess 11 2 times is 22. 11 plus 11, 22. Then 0, 220. Okay? Now, how many times we have to add? Extra 2 times, because total 22 times. So 11 2 times 22. Now you can add it, 242. This is one way. Okay, now there is another way. I will show you that also. Ta-da, ta-da. Okay, so let me show you. If you are doing it 22 times 11 means you can do it like this as well, right? 22 plus 22 plus, like this, up to 11 times. Am I correct? So now you can do this 22 10 times. Like, instead of doing it 11 times, 22 multiply by 10 times. What is the answer? 220. Then one more time, right? Because total we have to add 11 times. So 22 one more time. What will be the answer? 242 again. Ta-da! This is what is called creativity in math. And when you do this, actually 30 students in a classroom are going to approach this problem in 30 different ways, and that's a beauty. But unfortunately, why this is not happening in the classroom? Because as a teacher, I work as a teacher, so I can understand the pain of teachers. So they are getting around 150 papers after the exam, and the school management will tell you, oh my god, you have to finish this in 1 week maximum. So you have to check all the 150 papers in 1 week. Woo! And you have to do your daily routine work as well. It is not like you are sitting for the 1 week and doing only this. No. So, unfortunately, teachers won't encourage you this method, because if it is uniform, and they can, give marks as well, right? Like, there is a standardization. Wow, for this step, half mark. For this step, half mark. So 1 mark. So if you miss this one, the final answer is wrong, you will get half mark. If your step is wrong, but maybe by God's grace you got final answer correct, still you get half mark. Standardization. So this is where you should try, because this is a digital era. Even if your teachers are not teaching you, you can learn yourself. So this is where you should try to learn in the right way, that is a creative way. Okay, use thinking, because when you are multiplying 22 times 20, suppose, or maybe 21, basically what you're doing, you are not thinking much. You are like a robot. Already teacher program you. Okay, first 1 2 2 2 4 4 2, and then 6 and 4 462, answer final, over. Ta-da! But when you start thinking, like, this is just programming, like algorithms in computers. You are just executing the algorithm, like tada tada, not thinking. How to think? Thinking happens here. 22 times 21. Can I say 22 times 20 and then one more extra 22? So what will be your answer? That is 22 times 2 is 44 and a 0. Then one more 22, 462. And one more thing I'm telling you, I know some of you might be interested in Vedic mathematics during the summer. Trust me, waste of time again, and waste of money. Why you are again by hurting things? Sutra, that sutra, this sutra. So try this way. You can calculate any multiplication, any division in your brain without any Vedic math. So we learned, right? Okay. Now, I hope you can understand. So what exactly the meaning of 22 times 21? That's what you have to understand here. Basically, it means 22 times 21 means you are adding 21, maybe 21 apples, again one more 21 apples, 21 apples, like that, up to 22 times. That's the whole idea. So next time when you get a multiplication problem, maybe 35 times 35, you have to understand, 35, I am adding 35 times. 35 plus 35, 70, 70 plus 35, 105, like that, blah, 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 blah. It's going. So here you can apply some tricks. Like, the trick is, like I told you, you can split it. 35 times 30, okay, plus 35 times 5, okay. So, and then you can think, you can simplify this. 35 3 times, I told you 105, so 1050. 35 5 times, again you can split. 35 2 times, 70. 70, how many 2 times are there in 5? 70, 70, and one more 35. So you will get 1050 plus 140 plus 75, 175. So your final answer is going to be 1225. Ta-da! No need of any sutras, any by hurting things. Even you don't have to multiply in normal way. You are thinking in your brain. You can handle these numbers. And this is the beauty of math. This is the creativity of math. Still, like, some of you can understand multiplication. Sir, no need of doing all this. I am okay with the method. Still, division. When it comes to division, I observe this. Most of the children start hating. The dropout is like this, I would say. Like 100% student love math when 1, 2, 3, 4. Happy, I'm a math genius. Addition, subtraction also cool. But around 20% will lose their interest when it start multiplication. And then division to all of a sudden have 40% division, because children hate division. Now again, why we hate division? Is there any creativity in division? Performing division? Before that, To understand that, let's understand how we learn division. So division teachers will teach you 10 divided by 5 means you have 10 apples. It's really boring. 10 apples, you are giving it to 5 friends. Okay, I think this is a very common example. Now, how many apples for each friend? So you will think, that is two apples. But my question, is it the real meaning of division? What was the real meaning of multiplication? I hope you remember multiplication. The real meaning was 10 times 5 means you are adding 5 10 times. Am I correct? Like this. Tiding, 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 up to 10 times. So 10 times. Yeah. Okay. So similarly, what is the meaning of division? Instead of saying apples, oranges, I would say actually the meaning is you are repeatedly subtracting 5 from 10. Here you are repeatedly adding 5 10 times. Here, that's how division and multiplication are opposite. Here you are subtracting 5. Okay, so what will be your answer? Ta-da, 0. So how many times you can subtract? 2 times. When you subtract 2 times, answer will be 0. So division is nothing but a repeated subtraction. So 10, or maybe let me tell you an example. Okay, you're getting a question. 255 divided by 5. Now, how you are going to approach this problem? Again, that computer programming. Your teacher programmed you already. 5 times 5 is 25. Subtract 0, bring down 5. 5 times 1 is 5 and 0. Ta-da, ta-da. Okay, perfect. Answer is perfect. But what is the creative way? How you should approach this problem? Actually, you should approach this problem. How to apply our creativity here, creative thinking. That means you know the meaning. 255, you are subtracting 5 repeatedly from 255. You don't know how many times. That's your question. To understand that, I'm going to apply a method. How many times I can subtract 50 from 250? 250. 250, okay? 250. You know that. How many times I can subtract? I think 5 times. Am I correct? So 5 times you can subtract 50 from 250. Correct? I should write it again. So 250 divided by 5 can be interpreted as 255 minus how many times you have to subtract 5, like this. That is the question. Okay, how many times you have to subtract 5? So for that, I'm going to pick 250. 250 minus 50, how many times I have to subtract 50? I have to subtract 55 times, so I will get 0. Correct? So 250 minus 5 times 50. And then how many times you have to subtract 5 from, how many times you can subtract 5 from 50? That is 10 times. Correct? So overall, how many 50s, how many 5 you can subtract from 250? That is 5 times 10. Am I correct? So from 250, you can subtract 50 times 5. So then how many times you can subtract from 255? That's going to be 51 times. Am I correct? Let me tell you one more example, make it a little simple. So if you have a question like 124, you want to know how to divide it with 12. Okay. So here, instead of following that procedures, think something creatively. Okay, start thinking. 120, how many times I can subtract 12 from 120? So you know that 10 times, right? You can easily subtract 10 times because 12 times 10 is 120. Okay. So then there is a 4. Can you subtract 12 from 4 when you don't know negative numbers and all, okay? Right now you are in second or third standard. You can't, right? So 4 is going to be a remainder. So basically, the answer is going to be 10 times you can subtract 12 and then there will be an extra 4. Keep it aside. You can't subtract, you can't do anything. Keep it there. That is the remainder. How is this approach? Some of you might be thinking, sir, oh my god, how complex it is. You are making it so confusing. Absolutely. I am making it confusing. I mean, it may sound confusing. And it's not that easy. You know why? Because we humans hate to think. We don't like thinking. We always love to, the spoon feeding thing. But if you start thinking today, if you start approaching mathematics in a creative way, you will love it. You will score. Automatically, you will get score. Trust me, you are going to enjoy math. Initially, it will be difficult, but how you're going to enjoy, because next time, maybe when you become adults, somebody is asking you, hey, what is 45 times 45, man? And you won't ask for a pen and paper. You can do it. Multiplication, creative way. You may think, hey, 45 times 45. Array, what's wrong to try 45 times 50? Then we can subtract, no? The extra. Because the meaning is 45, you are adding 45 times. Am I correct? So try with 50. That's so cool. So 45 times 50. Okay, again, you can think 45, you are adding 5 times. 2 times to 90. Okay. So again a 90. So 4 times over. Then one more 45. So 5 times over. So 90 plus 90 easy. 180. Plus 45. 225. You're thinking everything you can do it in mind, no? 45. 2 times. 90. 90 2 times. 180. So total 4 45s gone. Then one more 45. 180 plus 45. 180 plus 40. 225. 225. Okay, 225. 5 times over. So 225 0. This is going to be the answer here. 45 into 50. But what we need 45 times 45. So minus 5 times 45. Already we figured it out. 225. So 250 minus 225. What's the answer? You can think. Huh? What should be the answer? It should be 20, 25. Easy? So this is what I'm telling you guys. Try this creative way of mathematical thinking, creative way of solving problems. Use your own method. Use your own way. Start giving meanings. It's an amazing way. I hope you understand this. Now, here comes the biggest villain, I would say. Because after 1, 2, 3, I told you like, chill, super cool math. 1 plus 1, then 2 minus 1, then 2 times 1, then 2 divided by 1. After all this basic math, we start learning something called fractions. Many of the students consider fraction as Halloween. Oh my god, something and evil. Because I told you, you remember the dropout? Like when it comes to division, few students start hating math. Fraction to 50% of the students hate math. Start hating math. Fractions, it's very difficult to understand what exactly is fractions. Am I correct? So we are going to learn a new way. I would say it's a right way. A different way to understand fractions and learning fractions. And trust me, if you start learning that, schools won't teach you that method. I will tell you why. It's not their problem. I'm telling you. First reason, time. Because at school, even I told you I work as a teacher earlier. So why even I never tried this in the classroom. Why? Because I have to finish my syllabus in 3 to 4 months, then repeated revisions. Because the whole idea of a school is 90% score or above 90%. How can I get 90% above? Simple approach. Very simple approach. Practice and repeat. Practice and repeat. Simple. Very easy. You do more and more practice. You do more and more repeated questions. You will get 90% for sure. You don't have to think. It is just like a computer programming. Again, I'm telling you. like a robot. You're programming a robot. Now the robot should not forget the programs, so you are repeating it. So even though you're not getting that ideas from the school, I will help you with. So tomorrow I'm going to tell you how you can approach fractions in a creative way and how it will help you to think better. I hope you enjoyed this part, like multiplication, repeated addition, division, repeated subtraction. You can do both in the mind, I mean, in your brain, without any pen and paper, in seconds or in minutes maximum, but practice it more. I will tell you, pick some numbers, random numbers, 25 times 27, or maybe 178 divided by 8, suppose, and start doing it. Start practicing. This will improve your brain. This is just like going to gym for muscles, actually. Because when you go to gym, actually you are straining, you're taking a lot of strain, right? Your muscles get strained, so your muscles get stronger. Similarly, I know this is not easy. I know the easy method is school method only. But if you are ready to take some strain, if you're ready to push your brain gets stronger. Trust me, stronger and smarter and sharper. So try it and let me know if this is helping you. But if you are ready to attend this series continuously, every day, continuously, you will observe some changes. You will start enjoying math and your problem solving skills will get improved. That is for sure. So, and it's not only for the kids, I mean, from the lower grade kids, even you are in ninth grade, 10th grade, 11th grade, you can try this because you never learned this, I believe. Thank you.